everyone, it's Erica here from Me Too Paper Crafts. Sorry I'm a little bit late, but I am here and I'm really excited about this really sweet, simple yet elegant card I want to make tonight. It was actually the card that sort of inspired me to buy the suite of products. So I'm going to turn my camera down and show you the suite of products in the catalog. And I did get pretty well all of the elements in the suite. So let me just do that. Welcome everyone. Okay, so here's my desktop. And here is the catalog. So if you happen to have your catalog, you can turn to pages 22 and 23. The suite is called Season the Elegance. It's a beautiful suite of products. And this is the card I want to make tonight. I think it's a really sweet, simple, yet elegant card. So this suite is comprised of 2 stamp sets. One is called Peaceful Season, and it is more or less a greeting set. Now, I love to have a really good all-round Christmas greeting set so that I'm not running around looking for different greetings in different stamp sets. You've got a really great selection here, both inside and outside greetings, which is always helpful. And then it does come with a set of dies. And the interesting thing about these dies is that you can thread ribbon through these elements. So the ribbon is this beautiful cherry cobbler with gold trim ribbon. I will show that to you. Here it is. I haven't even opened the package yet. And we're not going to be using the ribbon tonight, but I just want to show you it's what's the width of this? It's just the perfect width. So it's cherry cobbler and gold, and it is a 1/4 inch. So it will thread through. They designed the ribbon so that it will thread through these little elements. Now, I don't know about you, but I always struggle in getting this plastic sort of cellophane off the ribbon. It drives me insane how they don't have an easy way to get it off. You got to slide, there we go, slide your scissors underneath it without cutting the ribbon. There we go, got it. Okay. So if I open up this package just to show you, I'm really excited to start making more Christmas cards. I've kind of been working with the Snowy Wonder set, which I love. So here, once you cut these out, die cut these out, you can actually thread the ribbon through the die. You see that? So that's really, really cool. So once you cut that out, you can do that. Now, the die that we are using tonight is this one. Makes a little banner. We're going to do that in cherry cobbler. And then it has a wonderful Christmas with a background. We do a lot of dies that has a word with a background on it. So that's going to be really, really fun to use. So that's the dies for this set. So the dies coordinate with the sizes of the greetings, which is really, really cool. So that's called Peaceful Season. It's a photopolymer set, so it's really easy to stamp and to see through the greetings. Okay, then it comes with this amazing pack of paper. We're not using any of the paper tonight, but it's a beautiful pack of paper. As a matter of fact, I just had to order another package because I used this paper for a swap card that I did, and so some of the papers, the cherry cobbler, I don't have any more left, but I'll just show you what it looks like. So it's got, there were 3 colors. There's the basic beige, as you can see here with the gold on it. There was this beautiful old olive, my favorite green, and then there's a cherry cobbler color as well. Just stunning, stunning paper. Here I've got some scraps. So here's the cherry cobbler. It's just gorgeous, gorgeous paper. So no, we're not using that for tonight's card, sadly. That's okay. Okay, now the other stamp set that comes with it is called Peaceful Evergreens. Now, originally I wasn't going to buy this set because there is a tree set that carried over from last year called Forever Forest, and I have that set as well. It's got beautiful trees similar to these, but then I decided, oh well, I'm going to do this. Okay, so it's got a great set of dies, but look at these gorgeous trees on here. So much you can do with these trees. You've got some snow, you've got some either earth or snow here, and you can create a very interesting sky background with this little smudge here, and you've got a bit of a star. Beautiful trees, and these are in our red rubber. So the trees I'm using for tonight's card is this row of trees right here. So this is what they look like here. So these would be great. Oh, yeah, I don't know. There's just so many techniques you can use with that, but I'll show you the dies. There's a die in here to allow you to create a bow, which is exciting. So here are the tails, and then these make the loops in the bow, and then you've got these fabulous trees here. Okay, I don't even think the only thing we're die cutting is the greeting. And then what's fun is that there is this die which will make holes in your paper. So say you take a balmy blue, say color, balmy blue, or you could do Night of Navy, and you're going to cut this out. So all these little holes will come out, and then you're going to mount it on white. So it looks like snow in the sky. And then look at these fantastic die cuts here for these trees. It's just a beautiful, beautiful set. I can't wait to make more stuff with that. But tonight's card is simple. It's a kind of a simple card to get started with. And then it has this fantastic embossing folder, which I don't know. I just didn't order it. I thought, well, how many cards can I make with embossed trees on it? But I have seen some amazing cards made with it. People have actually taken the white craft ink and sponged on top of it to create some snow. So that's kind of cool. But I didn't get that because we still have an embossing folder that has evergreen boughs on it. So I thought I could just keep using that. And last but not least, we've got these lovely little embellishments, these little gold dots here in 3 different sizes. So yeah, suites of products is great because you've got your ribbon, you've got your embellishments, you've got 2 different stamp sets, you've got greetings, you've got images, you've got paper. So it's just a beautiful suite. I just was really attracted to it. So there you go. All right, so let's get started to make this card. Okay, so this is a really simple, but I was attracted to it because I think it's simple, but it's elegant. Let me just get my keyboard out of the way. So who's here? Christine is here. Yes, sorry, I was a bit late, Christine. Hi, Carol. Yes, I just appeared. I do that sometimes. I'm very blurry, or it might be you. I don't think it's blurry right now. I can see my hands quite clearly. Carol Ferguson, you're here. You don't like that cellophane. Not quite sure what you're talking about. You mean the cellophane in the paper that I had on the table? Is that what you're referring to? Yeah, because it kind of reflects the light, doesn't it? And you love that embossing folder. Yes, I'll probably end up buying it. Okay, so we're starting with a crumb cake card base, and we're using ivory, not ivory. We don't call it ivory. We call it Very Vanilla cardstock. And I absolutely love Very Vanilla with cherry cobbler. It's my favorite combination. Cherry cobbler with Very Vanilla I prefer over cherry cobbler with white. Don't ask me why. I like real red with white, but not cherry cobbler, which is odd. And then I've got my, I don't know if I'm going to use this. Yes, I am using this tonight. Am I? No, I'm not. We're doing the Christmas in the old olive, and we're doing some embossing again. And the trees are going to be in the crumb cake to match the card base. Okay, so let me just prep my card base. How is everyone? Oh, Sue is watching. Hi, Sue. You love those colors together too, eh? Yeah, I love those colors. Okay, so let's just get this going. Now, for my layer, I'm going to do, I think, 3.5 by 5 rather than 4 by 5 1/4. Let me just grab my bone folder here. Okay, so we're going to start with this card base. Okay, now I've got a bit of cherry cobbler here, and I'm going to die cut. Let's get a longer, skinnier piece here. So I think I will do some embossing right to start with on here. So let me grab my embossing buddy here. Let's do that. And then I need my Versamark. I've lost my Versamark re-inker. I don't know where it is. So I need to order some more. I'm going to take the word Merry from the greeting set. And we'll just plunk that right in the middle. I think I wiggled that. Maybe I'm okay. And then I'm going to grab my white embossing powder and a spoon. Yeah, that looks okay. We'll just put some powder on here. Okay, and then I'll get out my heat tool. Oh, that's not working. All right, so there is our Merry, and then we're going to cut this out. Oh boy, I've just got it to fit. I should have used a wider piece, but hopefully that will work. Okay, let's close up my ink pad and put that away. And my embossing buddy, let me just quickly cut this. If you were, some people just make one design for all of their Christmas cards. So this would be a really simple card to do. You could just look how cool that is. It's got some, look, it's kind of opened there. It's really, they've cut it open a little bit to give it some dimension. Isn't that cool? So what you could do is put a couple of dimensionals on here to pop the middle up and then glue these ends down on your card. I might do that because I think that will look really, really cool. All right, that's done. Now, let's just put this embossing powder to the side before I have a disaster. Okay. All right, so I'm going to cut this down. I think I'm going to go, I want a border around this. If you look in the picture, you've got a bit of a crumb cake border around the very vanilla. So I think I'm going to cut this down to, let's go 3 3/4. Let's go 3 3/4 by 5 is the next one down. And let's see if that gives us enough of a border. Yeah, that looks good. That looks really good. Okay, now I think I'm going to stamp the word Christmas first just to see how far up everything's going to go. So here's my Christmas stamp. It's a beautiful font. I love it. And I'm just going to get a scrap piece of, I just want to stamp it. And I'm going to use my silicone mat just to give it some extra cushion. I just want to see how well it stamps. Sometimes brand new photopolymer need a bit of conditioning. I just want to see how this is going to work. It's not bad. It's got a few globs in there, so I'm just going to rub it a bit. Now, I forgot to wet my mats. So just bear with me for a sec. I keep a little spray bottle of water on my desk so that I can quickly spray my cleaning mat. Okay, let's see how we fare now. So we're going to stamp Christmas fairly close to the bottom, and I want to do my best to get it straight. Really helps to have this glass mat with the grid marks on it. That doesn't look like it's inking up very well. There we go. That'll do. Another trick is to stamp this in Versamark first and then stamp it in your color to get a nice crisp, clean image. And then the best thing is to use a stamp positioner, because then you could stamp over it again. But we're just going to go with it the way it is. Okay, now this Mary is... Now, when I look at the diagram in here, I don't know if you can see it, but they've kind of skewed the tails. One is up and one is down. It's almost like do you cut this off and then reposition it, or what? Or does it automatically look like that? I haven't seen anybody use this before, but I'm going to leave it just the way it is because I don't really know what I'm doing with that. I'm going to have to do some research, but it looks like it's skewed off. Okay, I just opened up another pack of dimensional, but just I'm going to do the dimensional thing here. Christine said, can you fold the one? No, folding up doesn't quite do it. It's more like it's detached and then added on. I mean, I could maybe snip it off. It's a funky little thing. I'm not quite sure what to do with it. It's got there's a reason behind the way it's cut out a little bit. But Okay, now before I put this on, I need to stamp the trees. So let's stamp the trees in crumb cake. So this is going to go here. And then the trees. So if any of you have this set and you figure out that banner, let me know. But I'm going to look online. Okay, there are my trees. And then this is going to go. Oh, I should have put the trees up a lot higher. Oh, dear. Well, you know what? Let's just do a double. Okay, I'm going to try a double row of trees and see what happens. I should have put them up way higher. I'm going to skew them to the side a little bit. And then I got a bit of a glitch on there. You know what? I'm going to start over. I think I'll start with the trees this time instead of the Christmas. Didn't work working up, so I'm going to work. I'm going to work coming down. So I'm going to put these up here. I love that there's always another side of our cardstock. Some cardstocks you can't do that because the ink shows through, but our cardstock works really well for that. Okay, so there are trees. Then our Mary. You know what? I'm going to cut this. Let's do something different. Oh, there you go. I've cut one end. Okay, let's see. Let's get a little bit of glue. So I'm going to just, so I cut the bottom bit off. Okay. Now I'm going to cut the top one off here. See if I figured it out on my own. I'm going to cut this right off. Sometimes you just have to experiment. So in the diagram, this comes up like this. Okay, I'm just going to cut this off. And I'm going to put a bit of glue. No, I'm just going to do it like this. Okay. I'm going to go like that. It's not quite the way it's supposed to be, but we're going to go with it for tonight. Then I'll fiddle with it and figure it out. All right, so before I put that on, let's attach this to the card base. There we go. And we'll put this on like this. Okay, and then we have our banner ready to go. My banner is going to overlap. This didn't turn out. I'm going to have to make this card over again. I'm not happy with this little banner. It's going to kind of go over the Christmas here. Yeah, I'm going to have to experiment a bit more with that banner. I didn't know it was turning out to be a little complicated banner, I think. Okay, so I want to put some of these embellishments on, but I'm going to leave it because I want to redo this. So hopefully I can figure it out. I will post what I find out about that online to let you know. But that is the basic of your card. And then, of course, you would put a very vanilla piece on the inside, and then you could decorate it with some more of those trees. But I like it, but I don't like what happened here. So I'll have to see some other demonstrator videos to see if they figured it out. So that's your card for tonight. Just really simple. I love it, but it needs work. Now you can do any combination of colors here. This piece you can reverse the colors. This could be an old olive. This could be in the cherry cobbler or in the crumb cake, and then you could make your trees green. You could do a bunch of variety of colors to make them a little bit differently, but this thing is not working. So I'll have to figure that out. So thanks, ladies, for watching. And I will be back on Monday morning with another sketch from the catalog. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you hopefully Monday morning. Have a super, super weekend, everyone. Bye.